Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Young Sage back in GTA Online for another car review. This is the Hellion. The vehicle was released in... it was in the last update. This is the most recent off-roader, minus the new Maxwell. Ugh, I don't want that. Hold on a minute. Yeah, because there was an aerial Nomad and this Arctic Trucks thing. So I'm going to buy this, but we're not buying it until we get that trade price. So I'm trying to. I need a heist crew. If anybody's really willing to do that, we can go from there. Now this is based on a Nissan Patrol that is not sold here in this country. Let's open it up. It actually has a very similar engine model to the Sultan RS, which is what many vehicles have. Oh, that's interesting. The rear glass doesn't open. I almost thought for a fact it would open. Let's get that start up again. Sounds really good. Let's get some revs. Sounds like a very performance-oriented truck. Now, I really haven't driven this. The interior is just your basic truck interior. It only seats 2. Yeah, so as I said, I sold the Trafati Thrax for this. And as you look at my money, I'm actually higher than I was in my last video because I sold the Thrax for $1.5 million, and I only bought this for $800,000. So I made money there a little bit. I know I lost money in the long run, but I had my fun with the Thrax. We destroyed it in the last video, pretty much. Now, this is not the Mount Chiliad video. This is going to be my review. Because then we'll take it on Mount Chiliad. It's not this slow, I can promise you that. I'm just trying to be a little bit cautious as to not paying any repair bills.
What can the best mechanic in LS do for you?
This is a pretty large vehicle.
This shit, it might stop a missile.
You wish. Alright, bumpers. We have 17. You can get rid of the front bumper, which kind of looks weird, but in reality that would improve your approach angle. You got ram plates. Bull bar, which I like that. Lifted ram bar, which is just that. So there's a little bash plate. You get that in different colors. Bull bar 2. Bull bar 3, which I'm not sure if those lights work. I don't think they do. I think Mr. Boss with the Wind said they don't work. So we're gonna go for the primary lifted ram bar.
That's a beauty right there.
Rear bumpers. Got a rear bumper delete. I kind of like that. Light cage, which there's yeah, it puts a sock bumper and a light cage. You get that in colors. Get the ram barb in the back. Competition kit, which gives you a ram bar and the light cage. Which we're gonna go for just the ram bar in primary.
You got great taste.
Okay. Now this is a very major thing here, because the exhaust actually can change how your engine looks. Your stock exhaust is just a normal axle dump. Exposed air filters removes the rear dump completely. There's no rear exhaust anymore, and gives you that. Intersected turbo removes the hood, and it dumps the exhaust out the fender. Big Daddy Turbo does that, and it looks disgusting, might I say. V8 literally swaps your engine for a V8. Now this does not change the exhaust sound. Listen. Stock. Exposed air filters. Let's go straight to the turbo. V8. Doesn't get any more aggressive. We're going to leave stock exhaust. I don't like any of these exhaust options. We're not fording water. It doesn't do anything to ford water. So fenders, you can remove these inner fenders. It's kind of what a lot of Bronco owners do. Normal fenders, you got the bolted ones in Kellers. Fender flares, which I do love the fender flares. We're going to go for those.
Now that's a custom job.
No, we want those. I just wasted money. Okay, grills, we can remove the grill. Exposed chrome grill, that paints the surround. That's all that does. Graded grill is that. Piped. Slatted. A nuss grill. You know what? We're going, I'll go for the nuss grill. No, you know what? No, I'm leaving stock. I like my badges. I'm leaving stock lights. There's really no need to upgrade lights. I'm not putting neons on this. Now we have liveries. White stripes, just simple stripes. Black stripes, same thing. It does go down the tailgate. Atomic sponsor, which is just Atomic Tire sponsorship. Redwood cigarettes. The Redwood cigarettes are always pretty good looking. Number 56 Mind Mock. That's a pretty nice livery. Lubin 69. Oh my god. You really have to go there. It's Rockstar. What do you expect? Globe Ranger. You know what this is, guys. This is if I made this thing white, it would actually make more sense to you. Patriot beer. This makes no sense on this thing. This is not an American vehicle at all. Impotent Rage. That's kind of cool. Nightmare. That's awesome. It looks kind of like Gravedigger, doesn't it? Does it give you Gravedigger vibes? I might run this. Try to see if I can match the green. We're going to do that. See if I can match the green. We'll put an older plate on here, though. Okay, respray. We need to find something that's close. I don't even think I have the right green. That's the green I would need, and I don't have it. 6 more stunt jumps. I'm not going to go do that just for a Keller. So we're going to make it black. I'll go for a carbon black. Kind of gives a bit of a gloss to it. Don't do that because that ruins the livery. Roll cage. We've got a half cage and a full cage. We're going to go... I think I'm going to go for... I'm just going to go for a half. And we got an LED light bar, which I don't think even works. Raid rack, and then a raid kit, which gives you the light bar and the roof rack. You know, I'm going to go for that just for the look. Normally, I don't do that. Okay, skirts. Stock. Slat skirt, which I like that, and you got it in Kellers. You have a pipe step. A lifted pipe step, which I do like that. We're going to go for the standard slat skirt. No use in doing that.
You just dropped your 0 to 60 by 0.8 seconds.
Now here's something crucial. The off-road tires look different now. They made them they're a lot wider than the tire that's already on the truck. Normally I don't change that stuff. This is literally the mudslinger. So we're just gonna put that on there. Now I'll make them dark. It looks exactly like stock, except the tires are a little wider. And by the way, this is the new custom tire, new custom off-road tire. It looks a lot more aggressive, and I actually like it a lot more. You're gonna want that.
Same stuff they use on armored cars, you know.
Window plates, you have this, that, or that. Which, it increases the livery coverage, but I don't think these don't actually have armor, so we're not going to use them. Like smoke. We're done here. So we'll go for a little off-road drive we'll go for a little beach drive. We're gonna save most of the off-roading. Oh, it's quick. It jumps off the line. You guys notice that? Okay, this is for an off-road vehicle. This thing is quick. Holy crap! And I thought the Camacho was good. I like this. I really do like this. Oh my god, I like this thing. Now, we'll do a Mount Chiliad video. Now we're probably gonna do a more. I'll do it tomorrow. We'll do a Mount Chiliad video at some point tomorrow. Don't expect it early, because I would probably rather do it late. Steering wheel feels small, doesn't it? It's kind of small. I'm gonna do it first 30 minutes does with police cars. And the steering wheel is small. Look at that. It's a normal steering wheel, but it's smaller. There's a really good look inside the vehicle, by the way. I love that start up. I could sit here all day and listen to that, but we can't do that. Give myself a little bit of tunes to listen to. By the way, yes, we did get a new radio station called iFruit Radio. It's lesser known rap. That's really what it is. We have a little bit of off-roading here. Let's actually see what it can do. I said a beach drive, but this will do. It's already 1:23 a.m. Because we're gonna do what we used to do. We'll start in the office garage. Although we're not gonna be reviewing the vehicle at all. We're actually gonna head back to the garage, and then I'll get my final thoughts on the car or truck. So I'm gonna start doing like a review, like a ratings thing on like features, customization, drivability. Although until we do Mount Chiliad, I cannot give you a full drivability. Not for this. Because obviously we didn't do enough off-roading to actually be able to make it just. Be able to justify it, I mean. Okay, street handling is kind of shitty. You really have to slow down for corners. Liveries, well, we'll get there. We'll get there. And also, I didn't check to see if those lights actually work. We'll check that tomorrow's Mount Chiliad video. I don't think any of these extra lights actually work. anyhow, there's your final stats for the vehicle after we upgraded it. And there is no spoiler on this car, so there's no traction bonus. Traction's kind of iffy. That's about what I expect for an off-road vehicle without a spoiler. So what do I think? Acceleration, give it about a 7 out of 10. For an off-road vehicle, it's extremely quick, but I would assume that the new Maxwell, I forget what the heck the name of that vehicle is. Yeah, the Maxwell Vagrant. This is probably the best off-road vehicle now. Yeah, look at those stats. They're pretty dang good. Anyway, so performance-wise, I'm gonna have to reserve that for tomorrow, because I really can't tell you. Customization, I'm gonna have to give it an 8 out of 10. The liveries look good. I don't know. Well, you know what? In order for me to be able to actually figure out if I can give it an 8 out of 10, I have to see if those lights actually work. The lights do not work. In no capacity do they work. So we might remove that. Okay, so that's gonna decrease my rating. It's gonna be a 7 out of 10. Because those plates look like armored plates, but they actually do not have any bullet resistance. If I shoot through the back at the driver, he'll still die in one bullet. Unless he's wearing, well, it can't be unless he's wearing a bulletproof helmet, because you can't wear hats in cars. And that's something Rockstar needs to fix. I don't know why they couldn't do that. I mean, looks, 8 out of 10. It looks really close to the source material. But, I don't like how there's no back door. Like, you should be able to fit 4 people in this sucker. There's not even a rear seat. Customization, again, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Because the lights don't work. I don't like the exhaust options whatsoever. Really, really ricey. I don't like it at all. And because those engine swaps do not actually change the performance or the sound. Come on, Rockstar. If you're going to do engine swaps, at least make them usable. And also, I can't crouch here. Oh, you can't crouch in this game at all. But there's that lip above the license plate. I don't like that. That goes under style, though. But for the options we do get, it's really nice. And the new off-road tire look definitely adds to this vehicle's badassery. So, yeah, this is very close to the source material. I do understand that patrol owners will, like, put ricey turbos and, like, remove their hoods. So that is actually correct. But it's not my kind of thing. I want like a side exit exhaust or something. Rockstar, if you want to upgrade, if you want to do something about this vehicle, please do something other than removing the hood and, like, putting stacks on it. Which I know they'll never do that, so I have to use that crappy stock exhaust because I don't like any of the options. This has to be the first time I've actually not liked the car because of its customization. But I will be using this. So, we're going to remove the lights, though, because they have no use. I mean, it looks kind of cool, but the fact that these LED lights up here don't actually do anything, and those lights that I added down there don't do anything, we're going to remove them. I mean, I might have to leave that there for the ram bar, because the ram bar doesn't have, there's not a no light option. It sounds amazing. But again, that ties back to the exhaust option. That if you change the exhaust, the sound does not change. That's the same for every car in this game, but More so for this because you can actually change how the engine goes. So that's a bit of a miss for me. The price, I give it a 4 out of 10. This thing is extremely expensive. But actually, when you compare it to the two new off-roaders we got last week, it's actually not that bad. Because let's do a little price comparison real quick. Now, I know nothing about the customization for these new vehicles. So, I would actually have to look into that. The Everon, it seems like it's quite customizable, but without a trade price, it's $1.5 million. The Vagrant, which is probably the best off-roader, this is an Aerial Atom, and it looks exactly like an Aerial Atom. Except the light clusters do look a little different. But also, even with the trade price, it's still over $1.5 million. $2.2 million for the buy it now price. That's crazy. The Hellion is a little cheaper, but also $835,000 is a little bit to stomach. Because here, look. My other favorite. The Camacho. $335,000. That's literally nothing. Nothing. Cara 4x4. It's another cool one. But again, $875,000. I literally picked the Hellion only because it was a little cheaper. Although I think it's cheaper because literally it has a little less. I don't actually know much about the customization for the Cara 4x4. We did get, back in Doomsday, we did get the Riata as well. The Riata is a really cool one too. But otherwise, really for true off-roaders, the Vapid Contender is a good choice. We might buy a Contender and take it out Mount Chiliad. I'm not even sure if I ever did. I'll have to look into that. I'm not exactly sure what I've taken up and what I haven't. And also, well, we do have a new SUV. We have 2 new SUVs. We have the Rebla GTS, and from the last update, we have the Lampadati Novak. I will check out the Novak because it's very cheap. It actually has some pretty decent customization too. Actually, I'm gonna grab that right now. And we will actually we'll do 2 videos tomorrow. We'll do a Novak review, and we'll take the Hellion up Mount Chiliad. I'm probably gonna sell I might sell the Hellion and keep the Novak. Because honestly, with the new vehicles that are coming out, like there's 2 new Honda Civics. There's 2 F1 cars. There's a lot of good stuff coming out. So make sure you guys save up your money. And there's a lot of vehicles, even old vehicles now, that have new trade prices. I'm gonna quickly go through that. Here's every vehicle now that has a trade price that is currently available. Of course, the 4 new vehicles in here that have been released. Do not buy these outright because you're literally saving up to half. This is half off if you go for the trade price. The Bravado Gauntlet Classic gets a trade price. It knocks off $200,000. That makes it a very good value. The Impaler's I believe it's had a trade price. Yeah, it has, because it's locked and doesn't tell me how to unlock it. So it's because it probably has to do with the Arena War crap. How do you unlock this trade price? Oh. I could actually probably get that. Apparently that's really customizable too. It can apparently hold 6, so. I'm waiting for the Hot Run to go back on sale again, because I really do want this. It drives it's a really fun car to drive around the dirt track. Trust me, I've done it. Now, the Komoda has a trade price as well. And I do want this car, but I'm not going to pay almost $2 million for it. The Jugular now also has a trade price. It makes it less than $1 million. You have to do this as all these are unlocked by doing the casino heist as a leader. That's the only way to unlock the trade price. I'm going to go through the list real quick and see if there's anything else. This is something Mr. Boss for the win, or even that Saints fan have not gone over. At least not that I've seen. And I can confirm that there's nothing. I do want to give this a try, though. Even though this came out a while ago. You know what this is? This is literally the Retro Custom. It's the Comet Retro Custom that's been lifted. It has the exact same interior, and actually there's less options. Our Novak is here. But we're not doing anything with that today. Here's a little preview. Matter of fact, it might be better than the Hellion. But for a pure Mount Chiliad run, it might be better to go with the Hellion. Because one's SUV, the Novak's actually an SUV, and the Hellion's actually an off-roader. So guys, I know I've been going on a little bit in this video about new stuff. But anyway, make sure you guys do stay tuned because there's a lot of new vehicles coming out. We don't even know what the Christmas present is. So it actually could be one of the new Honda Civics. Because we don't actually know the release order for Southern San Andreas Super Autos yet. We only know the release order for because there's no way for anyone to dig. We only know the Legendary Motorsport one because there was a leaked screenshot with all the vehicles unlocked. So we know that release order. We don't know the release order for the Southern San Andreas site. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next video. We got a lot to do tomorrow. You know, I thought that was blood. No, apparently for some reason my hair is now glitching through my hat. I don't know why that was a thing, because it never did that. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. We got 2 videos coming out tomorrow, so I hope you guys are ready. Peace out.